Hi, welcome to 2024 Term 4, Class 8, Practicing Video number 5. Now first we're going to talk about sight reading. Sight reading is an everyday practice. We have a sight reading book. So in the book, you can choose a piece. Normally it's a 4 bars long at the moment. Have a little bit of preparation time, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Learn all the notes, the rhythms, hand coordinations. In that preparation time, you practice as many times as possible. So the speed in that preparation time is as fast as possible, but with counting. Then when the preparation time finished, it's a time for you to perform. Then you're gonna slow down, take more time, take as much time as you need to play the piece non-stop from the beginning to the end, as much accurate, fluently as possible. But compare with fluently and accuracy, we more emphasis on the fluency because the constant beat is keep going. If we have some wrong notes, just skip that note. Don't pause or try to correct it. Just skip that note and then carry on. The more fluent that we play, the higher mark we can get. So that's some practicing tips for sight reading. Then we move to our technique book. Well done on those who passed some lines from last week practice, the page 6, page 7. Most students can do the staccato and the walking finger really well. Now we move to the 3-note slur and 2-note slur, which is line 3 and line 4. We need to literally see the hand is lifting up of the keys. That when we would really need to release the pressures. Okay, when we have our fingers dropping on the keys, touching the keys, it's still kind of like a prepared for the next note. It's not totally relaxed, and the music need a breath. So when we have a 2-note or 3-note slur, make sure you lift your hands up and take the time to relax your whole body and get ready for the next phrase. Right, so I'm gonna demonstrate the line 3 and the line 4. That's most problem is. So watch my hand movement. So starting from the line 3. Sorry, I did a page 6, line 3 and line 4. Now move to the page 7. So after the slur, the 3-note or 2-note slur, make sure you lift your hands up and relax. Okay, so no new homework from the technique book. Now we move to the piano book. If you haven't passed clap hands, keep practicing. It's a very important piece. The key thing is to keep our number 1, don't drop off the pianos. Move it closer to number 2, to other fingers, so your hands kind of like in a holding a ball status. Okay, that gesture is really keeping our finger curved and other finger relaxed. If number 1 is really far away from other fingers, it's most likely we get flat fingers and also the fingers very straight, sticking out and not really relaxed. Okay, now I'm gonna demonstrate the whole thing and watch my hand postures. Okay, 1, 2, go. pass this one, keep practicing. Now the new homework we have is on page 11, the piano book. It's called Harmonica Blues. So this blues is not the color blues. Blues is a type of jazz in modern music. So in the Western music history, there are certain periods. So normally we start with Baroque period, is around 16 to 1700, and then move on to the classical period, which is 1700s to 1800s, and then move to the romantic, which is another 100 years, 1800s to 1900s. So anything after 1900, we call it modern music, modern period. So jazz is a very important part of modern period. It has a very vibrant atmosphere. It's very uplifting feelings, happy, exciting, and lots of freedom within a very steady constant beat. So when we play a jazz piece, make sure you put your exciting and very happy hat on. Adjust your mood to the excitement and play with strong fingers, very direct touchings. So the homework we played this week is called Harmonica Blue. So first I'll demonstrate it. Okay, now you may notice that I played this piece 2 times and the rhythm is different. So first time I play as it's written. So half notes, quarter notes, all even beats. That's how the music is written. The second time I played is kind of like a changing to the jazz rhythm. Jazz has a lots of special rhythms. For example, the one that I play is the dot to the rhythm. That's very common in jazz piece. You will see some of the music is written as an even beat, 2 even eighth notes, but when you play it, you play a dot to the rhythm. So this piece, we're gonna try the dot to rhythm later on, not this week. So this week our goal is to get all the notes correct, rhythm correct, fingering correct. Okay, now there's a couple of things that is special about jazz piece. The left hand half notes, we actually not playing that long. We play kind of like just one beat separately. It's not the classical piece like we play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Classical style is more elegant and more thoughtful on touchings, so very gentle and round up at the end. But jazz is more direct, lots of freedom, so kind of like a good for express the feelings. So when you play the left hands, make sure you just play 1 beat long for the half notes and release your hands immediately like this. So they sound separate, not connected. And right here we have a lot of sharp. Sometimes you see the finger number with a circle, that means we're going to change the positions. There's a 1 bar, I'm going to talk about it. It's the bar number 1 on line 2, the F natural. If you start from the first bar of right hand, number 2, the first line you're gonna finish it on G with number 1. Then the F, you're gonna use the number 2 to cross over the thumb to play F. Okay, now when you cross over, we don't want to keep the number 1 folded underneath number 2, we just move it back. Okay, so quickly release the number 1 and move it back to E, where E is. So hands is still in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the normal position. We don't want to keep this gesture for too long. So once you cross over and make number 1 come out. We have some ties, so be careful. They are not all slurs. There are some ties. Make sure you read the music carefully. Yeah, I think that's the one that we're gonna spend more time on this week, plus your concert piece. Now the concert piece, everyone has a different ones. Some may have a 2, so make sure you're practicing all of them. And good luck for your concert. Looking forward to see you. Bye.